Hey everyone, welcome back to Ontario Gardening. So today we are dehydrating pumpkin pie bites. So you can also make this a bark and shatter it and have it little pieces like that, but I will show you how to make the little dollops so they're quick, almost like chipped to eat. So the first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna do 15 ounces of pureed pumpkin. So mine is from a local farmer. We didn't puree it that way. We made our own. You can just buy a can as long as it's 15 ounces. The other thing you're going to need is 2 teaspoons of pumpkin pie spice and a 1/4 cup of maple syrup. Now I am using real maple syrup. I get mine here in Ontario actually from my sister's boyfriend. They bring us fresh, straight off the farm maple syrup. It's pure, it's nice and brown, and you can see that's the best type of syrup you want to use for this recipe. You could use like table syrup you buy at Walmart. It's just not going to be the same. It's not going to have those same flavors, and it's not going to dehydrate up the same just because it's got a lot of fillers and other stuff in it other than pure maple syrup. Anyways, you've got your puree. All you're going to do is mix all 3 of these ingredients together. So our maple syrup, using a bigger bowl is probably wise, but here I am. And your pie spice. And now you're just going to mix that all together until it's completely smooth and mixed in well. So we've got everything all mixed in here. It smells delicious. Doing a little taste test, it tastes delicious as well. Now I've got my dehydrator. Everybody's dehydrator is going to look different. This is just a super cheap one that I got as a Christmas gift, and it's going to work perfect. So you have 2 options. You can use those hard trays that your dehydrator probably would come with, or you can buy them online if you don't have any. The other option is one came with my kit, so I use it as a stencil for parchment paper. So no matter what size or shape dehydrator you use, you can use parchment paper. If you have a square dehydrator, your life is going to be so much easier than the rings that we made here. Either or, it's no problem. You're going to have those on each one of your trays because obviously you wouldn't be able to put your bites onto something like this. It would seep through. So you need that barrier. We are going to do that. And then you're going to do small dollops, just about quarter size, on your parchment paper. So I'll show you what that looks like. You can use a spoon. That is the cheapest and easiest way to just boing, boing, boing onto the dehydrator. The other option, you can use a Ziploc bag. And you can put some of the puree inside of the bag, cut a hole like you would a piping bag and do that. Or if you actually have a piping bag, which I happen to, I'm going to use it. I already have it. I might as well make my life easier. I'm a hot mess, so it'll get everywhere. So I'm going to use it because I have it, but you can just use a spoon. So we've got all of our trays dolloped on here. Like with dehydrating anything, you don't want anything too close. You want them nice and spread apart so they dehydrate evenly. And that's it. We are going to set our dehydrator for 135 degrees, and that's in Fahrenheit. And which is about, I believe, 58 Celsius if you have a Celsius dehydrator. Most of them come, like if you look at mine have both on them. Anyways, 135 degrees Fahrenheit, and we are going to let this sit for about 8 hours before we come and check on it. So I will see you in 8 hours and we'll see where we're at. We're looking for a more hard and brittle consistency as opposed to like when you do a banana chip, it's nice and like chewy and bendy. We want a little bit harder of a consistency, and yeah, we will check on this and I'll show you where we're at in about 8 hours. Okay, so here we are. As you can see, I can still bend this in half. So it's kind of chewy, not necessarily like crack off brittle. So these are just smaller pop in your mouth pieces. You can make them bigger. You could even make strips of puree. Like I said, you can encase the entire circle if you wanted and make it a whole fruit leather. You're just gonna want to make it a thin height. So you don't want to pile it up too high, otherwise then you're looking at, it's never going to dry because it's going to be way too thick. It's never going to dehydrate. So here are our pieces. Pumpkin pie, dehydrated bites. They are so delicious. We will talk to you soon. Bye.